Hey guys, Mecha-san here with a well, come down to doing one of these here, but yeah, we got the official manga trailer for the upcoming, like I think right around the corner here, or has been released by now. Gotta check. Assassin's Creed Dynasty manga here. That's actually being released by Tokyo Pop. It's kind of weird actually because I love Tokyo Pop there and everything. I read a bunch of mangas when they were at their height, and so I recall the news that Tokyo Pop has sort of been floundering and possibly go under entirely. But no, they are actually still around here. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird actually. I know about Yen Press and Viz. Those guys are still pretty strong. Tokyo Pops, like I've only heard about them coming back into the fold a few like a year or two ago or something. So that's a surprise. So yeah, and they're getting good deals apparently making these things, and even though it's not exclusive because I do have the other mangas here, like we see right here. Yes, the Xiaoyun manga and everything. I got all those. I gotta admit, not a big fan of the artwork in this one here, but I do like the Blade of Xiaoyun, not just the artwork, but the story as well. Even the modern day segment, and no spoilers here, people, on this one, but I do like how they explain why they need to go in the modern day, why they need this descendant of Xiaoyun, other descendant, when they had already another descendant of Xiaoyun been combing through her memories before her escape and everything like that. So this manga does address that issue, that little loose thread. And I'm liking this so far. So yeah, I knew about this coming in here. Dynasty, this actually was during the free comic book day. They released, a free comic here which shows you a small few pages of the manga here. Like, yeah, one page, few pages of Blood Brothers Valhalla here, and a couple pages of this upcoming one. And I know it's set during a period a Chinese period here, way back here before even Xiaoyun, back when the assassins were still called the Hidden Ones. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look here. I don't like what Ubisoft has been doing here, especially with their the NFTs and all that stuff, and what they're doing with Assassin's Creed and Infinity. However, their ancillary material, their side stuff here, from the books, the mangas, heck, even radio dramas and such, and the upcoming series. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. The comics and everything, I actually like that more than I do what they're doing with the games here. Even though, yeah, I have heard that they finally released the Ezio collection on the Switch. With some small caveats here and there, but yeah. Let's begin here. Okay. Yes, we're starting with the 13th year of the Taibone era. Oh, okay. I kind of hope we do more of this here, like these motion mangas. The assassin arrived in Chang. Da 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 da. For justice, la la. Ezio family. You know what? I got something to say about that. I can recognize some of these names. Some of the. Ooh. Yeah. So obviously, exact similar artwork to Blood Brothers. And a sad. Can you hear that? People are crying. There's no excuse for injustice. Descendant of Tang, are you ready? Work in the dark to serve the light. Oh, nice. Okay, nice combat scenes. That was a little too out in the open there, but leave no trace behind. Careful with that. Deep, okay. Okay, Jenny, yeah, so close. Very, very close. The first thing I want to talk about is the choice of theme. Ezio's Family. Classic. Love it. I do love it. I like listening to the symphony, the Assassin's Creed Symphony, play it. I'm getting to bit, but I'm really getting tired of hearing it over and over again, all these, it's been overplayed. That's what I'm saying. It's been overplayed in all the official materials. I like listening to Ezio's Family. I see like Assassin's Creed Symphony and all those stuff here, but come up with something new, original. Like, for the most part here, when every new game has a version of Ezio's Family that's just been slightly altered here to match the setting and everything of the game here. Like, yeah, like colonial America, the West gold major power in the West Indies, and so on and so forth. But none have ever been a truly original soundtrack, an original like main theme for each entry. And I'm getting so tired of having them repeating Ezio's Family here. At this point, it feels like nostalgia bait. It may as well be nostalgia bait. And I'm coming as someone, people, as a fan of Assassin's Creed here, since the very beginning here, when the first game with Altair was still exclusive on the PS3 right here, which, yeah, the PS3 is right here, still plugged in. Love this thing. Still got my copy of Assassin's Creed. I remember I was a great time. And Ezio at this point, like the guy, but he is overrated. With how people go gushing about him and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. The guy had 3 full-on console games to flesh out his story, giving you a beginning, middle, and end. And then an epilogue with Embers. And technically even a prologue with Lineage. But I think the other characters should deserve their own story and their own theme. So yeah, give these people their own theme and everything. Come on. Like, I would like to hear a theme song that suits this exact setting right here. We're in what Dynasty? A Tang Dynasty or something like that? Yeah, the 13th year of the Tian Bao era, Tang Dynasty. Give me music, a score, a theme that suits this era. That suits this era, suits the place and everything. Again, let's repeat, I do like me this motion manga setting here. On a southern inch. Yeah, and I love reading about this stuff here in Assassin's Creed here. In the little callbacks they do to history here. Like, again, in this book here, I learn about what people, the women who, concubines and such, who live in the palace, they have their feet bind. Now, you're thinking, they're bind what? They tie their feet together, something like that here? Like, no, it's like, when you look it up, it's like, ooh, wow, I like it. I love Assassin's Creed for making me interested to look up these little factoids. And so yeah, I now want to look up what this Dynasty was like and everything. So yeah, we got, obviously, story of, okay, art by Zhang. Yeah, that name appears many times. Let me see. Does anyone want to do this one as well? I don't Fang Ji. I don't get. I don't know, but yeah. But was that Princess I? Oh wow, it is Princess I. Wow, haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, and okay, so they got information about Dynasty right here. In the 14th, this is at 13th. I guess a little time difference here, but basically, Common Era 755. So yeah, still still early, still when the assassins are calling themselves the Hidden Ones. This technically would make it before even the era of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Still, it actually looks like a hidden one, an assassin. He's got the blade. He's got the hidden blade. He's done it right here. Well, it looks like he's being stealthy. At least trying to be. So there's that. Oh boy. Again, I haven't played Valhalla, but yeah. Again, not this big of a fan of the artwork, at least of the people, the characters, and like the harsh shadows and such on the armor here, the stent lining and everything, the lines and such. On these characters, sure, they look nice here. They don't look overblown. But you know, obviously, it's to pretty much illustrate the point that I assume the guys here, this big guy. I mean, okay, were they seriously this fat? Did they seriously let themselves go like this? I mean, I get the whole thing about like the disparity between rich and poor was big here to the point where best way to tell when someone's super wealthy here is when they gorge themselves, like they get so fat. But damn. Work in the dark to serve the light. Yeah, even though right here, doesn't really look like he's working in the dark there, but whatever. I mean, what's probably the story behind that? I wouldn't see. And I like it when it goes into color right here. Much better the coloring. So again, it's one of those things where I think I'll like this more than I did Blood Brothers for the most part, because again, you actually have an assassin. Here, it's like I don't mind knowing what happened to like what other, because the world revolves around the Assassin Templars here. There's other factors at play here that can influence either side. So reading something like this, okay, fine, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played Valhalla yet, but from what I hear, at least Odyssey has the excuse of the fact that the Hidden Ones did not exist at the time here, and it was mostly just the Isu and their presence, and their lingering presence still strong there. Alright everyone, so thank you for watching. Tell me what you all thought about this. Are you hoping for this? What were your thoughts on these mangas right here, and such? As always, kind of what you all thought. Let's write more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.